peeps. Hello, hello, hello. So on August 16th, that night, I had a dream that woke me up at it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I explained what the dream was, and basically what the dream was it was New York. I was in New York, and there was we were inside, and there was like a shift. I don't know if it was like an explosion. I don't know if it was like an earthquake. It didn't seem like an earthquake because it was just like a little, like we kind of just stumbled to the side, and that was it. And then I went and I walked outside, and I could see the beach. So I was thinking maybe, like Coney Island Beach or something like that. But the water had like a pattern in it. There was a pattern, kind of like checkers in the water, and then I noticed that the water was receding fast. So I told in my dream my hubby, we have to get inland and we have to find the tallest building. Now in the dream, sirens went off for a tsunami, and when that happened, I heard somebody yell, "And California." So I don't know if, I don't know what's going on at this point, for reality, because this was too vivid of a dream. This was more of a vision. The water started pouring in, and it was definitely a tsunami, and the tallest buildings, they weren't tall enough. That's all I remembering or seeing, was that the tallest buildings were just not tall enough, and I knew a lot of people were going to die. Now, with that being said, I just gave you the gist of the dream, okay? I want to go back to this right here. Somebody sent me this today. This was posted an hour ago.
See these plastic totes right here?
Hold on. Okay, so this was posted, it says 2 hours ago now. This is Canary Island has lifted 10 centimeters in height today, September 18th, 2021. Now, I need you to listen to all of it, because there are very detrimental things in here that are blowing my mind. Okay?
Guys, how you guys doing? Hope I'm live. I don't really have anything planned that how I want to talk about it. I'm just going to talk about it. Anyway, first and foremost, that piece of land that we've been watching, it actually lived now 10 centimeters. Was dropping. I think it dropped now like around 18 meters, which is a few feet. That's a lot, but it was dropping. Now it actually lifted today. 10 centimeter in height. That tells me basically that the land is actually loose. So I'm watching it. The quakes have slowed down a lot. But here's the interesting thing about the quakes, guys. Just because you slow down, don't think it's over yet. A lot of these quakes are because of the movement of the magma. And what's going on right now, I spoke with basically a seismologist. So this is what happened during quakes. All right? The magma, basically, when it starts going in these vents, these open areas in the dirt, in the ground, you're not going to have as much quake as possible. So what's going on right now, the magma is filling all those empty gaps. So as soon as these empty gaps are filled and the pressure cannot last anymore, in those cases, we normally have an explosion. So just because the quake has slowed down a little bit, don't...
Now, I know he's talking about volcanoes, but pay attention. It goes right into my dream. Listen.
Think is actually over. Now, another great piece of information that I got from the readings that I'm looking at is that these quakes are now at a mile deep. You might think a mile for an earthquake is not that far. It have get a lot more shallow, these quakes. So the depth of the quake have gotten closer to the surface. That tells me the magma is getting close to the surface, all right? Not trying to scare people, I'm just giving it to you the way I'm seeing these information, guys, all right? Now, stay alert, stay very aware. As I said, guys, take it how you want. Keep in mind, there's gonna come a point if this thing break off in the water, it's not gonna be pretty. we are going to be basically looking at a nuclear winter. And Florida had 5 nuclear reactors. If those things goes off, you cannot go in those areas for up to 1,000 years. All right. And I know it sounds crazy, but these are facts. Be honest with you, being stuck there is probably not a good idea. So even though it hasn't happened, these are probabilities, and the probabilities are extremely high. Myself and a couple of friends of mine, we're actually watching it, keeping our eyes on it. I can't watch this thing 24/7. Love doing it, but it's only, I'm just one of me. I have friends of mine who share the same interests. We take notes on these things. It's something we've been doing for years because we know these times are going to come. All of this is basically happening because of a planet. It's coming in our solar system every 3,600 years. A lot of people know about that planet already.
Oh, I got a sharp, high-pitched noise in my ear when he said that. It's still going. He's speaking about Nibiru, Planet X. He's saying the solar system comes around every 3,600 years. So they already knew that this was going to start happening, and that's probably what they're calling climate change. But this, just keep listening. He's about to explain everything, and when I heard this, my jaw dropped.
Planet X, Wormwood, whatever you want to call it, Nibiru, whatever, same thing. It's what's happening, folks. This is our reality. We have to accept it. The buoy that actually detected the tsunami coming towards the eastern coastline of the United States are not working. Only one of them are. I think 4 of them are not working. So basically, it's very high possibility that there's not going to be any warning. I already knew that was coming too, so.
And that was the thing. In my dream, it was New York. That's the East Coast. It was a tsunami, and there was no warning. By the time the alarms went off, the waters were already coming in. Well, it had receded, and that's when it went off. By the time it went off and people were running, the water was already touching our feet as we're running away from it. So this is shocking me. I'm not saying my dream is correct. I'm not saying, this is it. But it's creepy, man. It's freaking creepy. I also if you made it this far in the video, you know what? I'll save that for another video. I'll do a second video. You know what? I'll probably go live. All right, I'll go live. I love y'all, babes. But here, just listen to the rest of it, and then, yeah.
I'm not surprised at that. Best we can do is, honestly, love, laugh, be happy, pray, thank God, enjoy every second of each day, because that's where we're at right now. Really, really look at the situation for what it is, and we'll try to grasp it and try wrapping it right about. With your mind around it, you realize that that's where we're at, folks. Just keep living your life. Though you don't, as I said, it hadn't happened. These are possibilities. It is kind of.
So yeah, that's basically it for the video. Tell me your guys' thoughts. Like, again, I try to tell you all the dreams I have that I feel are visions. I think the only one that I should have said, I still don't understand it. But I had the dream. I really wish Backup would stop pushing his heavy, hard head on my hand. Was about this big, oversized gorilla. And then I swear, like 2 days later, I seen the movie came out for, I think it was like King Kong versus something like that. Like a new version of it came out. So it kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh shoot. But I don't know what it was. All I know is there was this big animal gorilla thing on the loose. And it was not happy at all. So I don't know what that's about yet. So that's really the only dream I didn't tell you right when I had it because I didn't understand it. But everything else I've been sharing with you guys, and yeah, I'm not saying this is true, this is going to come true or anything like that, but it's kind of creepy when you don't believe in coincidences. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I love you, babes.